World Bicycle Day 2025 is not just a celebration of mechanical invention, but a global symbol of sustainability, health, and human progress. Every year on June 3rd, people around the world pause to recognize one of the most ingenious, affordable, and eco-friendly inventions ever made: the bicycle. And this year is special. 2025 marks the 8th official observance of World Bicycle Day, a moment that reminds us that sometimes the simplest solutions can bring the biggest changes. Let us begin by acknowledging why the United Nations General Assembly declared June 3rd as World Bicycle Day back in 2018. It wasn't just about promoting a two-wheeled vehicle. It was about recognizing the power of bicycles to drive change. The bicycle is a universal mode of transport. It transcends borders, cultures, and generations. From rural India to urban Europe, from African villages to American suburbs, the bicycle continues to be a lifeline, a tool of empowerment, and a bridge between people and opportunity. In today's world, where sedentary lifestyles and screen addictions have become the new normal, cycling offers a breath of fresh air, literally and metaphorically. According to the World Health Organization, cycling is one of the most effective ways to prevent cardiovascular diseases, obesity, diabetes, depression, and even certain cancers. Cycling for just 30 minutes a day improves cardiovascular fitness, strengthens muscles, reduces stress, and boosts mental well-being. Unlike high-impact sports, it's gentle on the joints and suitable for all age groups, be it a 9-year-old child or a 90-year-old senior citizen. In fact, public health experts argue that if more people cycled to work instead of driving, we could significantly reduce the burden on our healthcare systems. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a time of climate crisis. Rising temperatures, erratic rainfall, polluted cities, and disappearing forests are sounding the alarm. Amid this chaos, the bicycle shines as a zero-emission hero. Bicycles don't emit CO2, they don't use fossil fuels, and they don't produce noise pollution. They take up much less space than cars, reducing both traffic congestion and urban land usage. Imagine a city where 30% of commuters use bicycles. The air would be cleaner, the roads would be quieter, and people would be healthier. Cities like Amsterdam, Copenhagen, and Bogota have shown us that this dream is very much achievable. The bicycle is not just a vehicle, it's a climate solution on two wheels. Now let's talk about social impact. In many parts of the world, bicycles are more than a means of transportation. They are tools of empowerment. In rural India and Africa, bicycles help young girls reach school, women access health clinics, and farmers transport goods to market. For many who cannot afford cars or motorbikes, the bicycle becomes a gateway to education, employment, and dignity. Organizations across the world have been donating bicycles to underprivileged communities, because just one bicycle can change the life of an entire family. Think about this. For a girl in a remote village, having a bicycle can reduce her school dropout rate by 66%. That's not just transportation, it's transformation. As we celebrate bicycles, we must also acknowledge the challenges faced by cyclists, especially in urban environments. Lack of safe cycle tracks, absence of bicycle parking, and road safety concerns often discourage people from choosing bicycles. This needs to change. Governments and city planners must prioritize cycling infrastructure. Dedicated bike lanes, safe intersections, public bicycle sharing programs, education campaigns on road safety. We also need fiscal incentives like tax rebates on bicycle purchases, subsidies for e-bikes, and rewards for companies that promote cycling commutes. Let's reimagine our cities not as places built around cars, but as places built for people. World Bicycle Day is also a call to our young generation, the future custodians of this planet. In an age where children spend hours on phones and video games, let's introduce them to the joy of cycling. Cycling nurtures independence, physical fitness, and respect for the environment. Schools should organize cycling clubs, road safety education, and community rides. Parents must lead by example. Let's ensure that every child learns not just how to ride a bicycle, but why to ride a bicycle. Let me also reflect on India's relationship with bicycles. India is home to one of the largest populations of cyclists, yet our infrastructure and policies are still catching up. From the cycle rickshaw pullers in Delhi to the morning commuters in Bengaluru and the milkmen in villages to the delivery agents in cities, India relies on bicycles more than we realize. This World Bicycle Day, let's urge our leaders to take bold steps, launch cycle-to-work missions, introduce bicycle subsidies for students, invest in safe cycling corridors across all major cities. With our young demographic, urban growth, and climate challenges, India can become the global leader of a bicycle revolution. To each one of you listening today, I ask you, what can you do? Start by choosing your bicycle at least once a week instead of your car. Advocate for cycling infrastructure in your community. Join local rides or start one. Teach a child how to ride. Donate a bicycle to someone who needs it. You don't need a megaphone to make a difference. Sometimes all you need is a helmet and a humble bike. Conclusion: pedal towards progress. In conclusion, friends, the bicycle is not just about wheels and pedals, it's about progress, equality, and hope. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, you may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. So let's take action. Let's pedal. For our health, for our cities, for our children, for our earth. This World Bicycle Day, 2025, let us all make a pledge to make the bicycle not just a part of our childhood, but a part of our future. Thank you, and happy World Bicycle Day.